Hey guys, it's Brandon here again to review another film, and this time I will be reviewing the Blu-ray of The Avengers, or Avengers Assemble, and I still hate that title. I got this for £16 from HMV. It's in a steel tin case, fairly nice. I quite like the A on the front, but I absolutely hate this cardboard stuff. If you're going to do it in a steel tin, either print it on the back, or put a little card slot inside the case. Just put it right in there. Look, fits nice. It's a one disc, which is pretty disappointing. There's a couple of useless leaflets about a Facebook app and a little game. Gives you information on the back, but obviously that has to come off because it's cardboard. And then there is a little shield symbol right there on the back. I'll start with the features this time. This Blu-ray set doesn't have many features at all. I think there's 4 features in total. 4 features in total. The film itself is really nice to look at. Beautiful picture, amazing sound quality, and everything just looks really nice. The menus are really nice to look at. It's set up really nice, but then the extras are really bad. There's hardly any. There's a blooper reel, deleted scenes, a Marvel one-shot called Item 47, which is just like a little comedy short with that girl from Mean Girls in it. I can't remember her name. She plays Regina George. But yeah, the extras are really disappointing. There's a visual journey of a set, but it's only 1 or 2 sets, so you don't get much at all really for your price. But besides that, it's really good quality, and I was pleased with the transition. Well, not the transition from cinema to Blu-ray. But this film is amazing. I went to see 3 summer blockbusters this year. The first one being Amazing Spider-Man, the second one being Avengers Assemble, title, and the third being Dark Knight Rises. And this was my personal favourite of the summer. It's really well filmed. The action sequences are amazing, such as the scene in New York City where the Chitauri are coming through the portal, and Iron Man's just flying through the city, just pew pew pew, pew pew pew, and then Captain America's just flinging his shield, Hulk's jumping and smashing, Thor's using Mjolnir and just spinning it, and then just flies off and calls down the lightning. It's all really good. It's really fun film to watch. The storyline is really good. I kind of wished that they'd used a more well-known alien species like the Kree or the Skrull. Now, I'm a big comic book nerd, so I know this kind of stuff. But they used the Chitauri, which is a different version of Skrulls. It's more of the Ultimate Universe, so not many people really know what they are. But yeah, this film is really good. The actors in particular are really, really good. I'll start off with my personal favourite, which is Chris Evans. He plays Captain America / Steve Rogers, and he just feels like a man from the 1940s. He's like, it feels like he fell out of World War II, which is exactly what he did. There's a scene where he's trying to escape on a plane with his fellow Avengers, and a SHIELD member of staff asks him, where is he going? And he says, son, just don't. And it just feels like I'm watching Captain America. It is Captain America there on the screen. His chemistry with Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans's chemistry, it's amazing. They feel like they've known each other a long time, and they just don't like each other. He's all high-tech, whereas he's a manly man. He doesn't need any high-tech weaponry. He doesn't need a suit of armor to make him the man that he is. They just have this awesome chemistry, just bouncing off each other, giving each other one-liners. Then, the way that Robert Downey Jr. acts, it just feels like I'm watching Tony Stark from Iron Man 1 in 2008. it just felt like I was watching Tony Stark, and he has not lost his touch. He is amazing to watch. The introduction of Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk, or Bruce Banner, is so immense. He is one of the best bits of the film. I know everyone has said this, but he is so fun to watch. Just him changing into the Hulk, him almost snapping at the Black Widow, and then he doesn't. And then there's Chris Hemsworth as Thor. He feels like an Asgardian. He is speaking ye old English. It's just so cool to listen to him, and when he's describing his homeworld and all the creatures that he has there and what he's going to do with Mjolnir, and it's just so much fun. There is a character that I do feel is shortchanged, and that is Hawkeye. He had a small part in 2010's Thor, and all he really did was sit in a crow's nest and watch Thor. He was just, should I shoot? Should I shoot? Nah. And then he doesn't shoot. He doesn't do anything in that film. He's in it for maybe 2 minutes, and then that's it, his part's over. Whereas in Avengers, again, he feels shortchanged, because the first hour or so, he's on Loki's side. He gets tapped with the scepter. Loki goes, "You have heart." Just taps him. And then he taps him, and then he turns to the bad side. Now, I know in the comic books that Hawkeye started out on the bad side of the law. He was on the wrong side. And then he obviously changed, and he became a world-famous Avenger. But I'm not sure it was necessary to shortchange him that much. He didn't really do that much when he was on the bad side anyway. He killed a couple of guys with bow and arrows, but they all had guns anyway, so anyone could have done that. Tom Hiddleston as Loki is awesome. He is a true bad guy. I wasn't that keen on him in Thor. He was okay, but there felt like there was something missing. He was trying to be dastardly and mischievous, and he was all in the corner like, "Ha, what shall I do to Thor now?" And then nothing really came of that. He disappeared at the end of the film, but it didn't feel like I won or lost anything. But in this film, he is an ass. But he's a good ass. He is so much fun to watch when he's just killing people and flying with the Chitauri, and then he's arguing with his brother and tempting the Hulk. He's just so cool. Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury is one of the best casting choices ever made. He is Nick Fury through and through. He is hard, he is tough, he doesn't take anyone's crap. He just wants to get the job done, and when it doesn't go his way, he takes people out. He was there shooting people on the SHIELD helicarrier. He was trying to take down the nuke. It was just so awesome to watch him still be an action hero like he was in his Pulp Fiction days. It's just so cool to watch him do that stuff again. And then finally we have Scarlett Johansson as the Black Widow. She wasn't really that good in Iron Man 2, 2010, but in this she feels like she had an actual character arc. We did feel sorry for her at certain points. We felt like we were missing something when she wasn't there. When she was actually a part of the team, it was fun to watch her. When she was shooting in New York City, it was cool. And I was just glad that she had a more developed character in this film. This was the culmination of several films leading up to this. It was planned for a long time, and it was so cool to finally see it after years and years of waiting for it. Starting with Iron Man, then Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, then finally Captain America, which led up to this. And ever since I was a kid, I wanted to see something like this. All my favourite superheroes in one big film, just swinging and kicking butt, and it was so good to watch. So thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and I hope you found this review very useful.